Hi everyone, it's Trace. So glad you could join us for today's inspirational message. What we're going to talk about today may seem like it's primarily about football and sports. I just need to set this up a little bit, so stay with us because I think you'll find that this is really something that we can all relate to and we can all grow from. 10 years ago this week, the Denver Broncos shocked the sports world by using their first round pick in the NFL draft to take quarterback Tim Tebow. For those of you who don't know, Tim Tebow was a very successful quarterback at the University of Florida. He won a national championship there, despite the fact that he did not have a particularly strong arm, wasn't a very accurate passer, was mostly a running quarterback, but he wasn't really very fast. He seemed to accomplish it all mostly because he was really, really religious. So the Denver Broncos took him despite the fact that his skill set really did not seem to fit the NFL game. He was drafted by then Broncos head coach Josh McDaniels, who was kind of an impulsive sort. And it didn't go very well. Josh McDaniels, the head coach, would be fired before that 2010 season was finished. And Tim Tebow would last just 2 seasons with the Denver Broncos. He did manage to set an NFL record for the longest sack in NFL history. Was tackled, I think, something like 46 yards behind the line of scrimmage in a game. And he bounced around the NFL for a couple years after. In 2013, he was playing in a preseason game for the New England Patriots. In that game, he completed 1 of 11 passes for -1 yard and an interception. Which means that despite the fact that I've never played in a football game of any kind at any level in my life, I threw for more yards in that game than Tim Tebow. And so did you. I've always been very proud of that accomplishment. Prior to being drafted by the Broncos, Tim Tebow met with the team and with the coaches, and he spoke to a sports writer and gave an interview about his experience meeting with the Broncos prior to the draft back in 2010. This is verbatim exactly what Tim Tebow said, describing his experience in that pre-draft visit with the Broncos. I was jacked leaving that room. I didn't even want to visit another room. It was not enough time. We were excited. We were enthusiastic. There was passion. It was just intense. And it was ball, and it was juice. The juice level in that room was high, and it was awesome. Some friends of mine would like to also celebrate this momentous occasion.
I was jacked leaving that room.
I didn't even want to visit another room.
It was not enough time.
Oh, we were excited.
We were enthusiastic.
There was passion.
It was just intense.
And it was ball, and it was juice.
The juice level in that room was high.
And it was awesome.
Oh, I was jacked leaving that room.
I didn't even want to, visit another room.
It was not enough time.
We were excited. We were enthusiastic.
There was passion.
It was just intense.
And it was ball. It was juice.
It was ball, and it was juice.
And it was ball. And it was juice.
It was ball.
And it was juice. And it was juice.
The juice level was so high.
The juice level in that room was high.
And it was awesome.
Was not enough time.
There was passion.
It was ball, and it was juice.
I mean, the juice level in that room was high.
High.
The longest sack?
Like passion.
I didn't even want to visit another room.
The juice level in that room was high.
It was awesome.
And it was awesome.
And it was awesome.
Stay negative, everyone.